Hi, Stacy. This is Alice Smith. I don't think I got the other one. You're right, but this is this one. So let's work with what we've got. Okay. The directions tell you that this brochure needs to be in landscape form. Okay. So landscape form means you go up here to layout, orientation, landscape. Okay. So then when you do that, everything moves every which way. All right. This is not going to be everything, but it's going to get you on the right track, I hope. All right. So you have a contact us here. And the reason you can see all these little buttons and things is because I like to keep the show hide button on just because it tells me where all these lines are. So let's take out those dots or spaces. So let's take out that space. And oh, you centered that. Let's just make these left. Okay, so we have Indianapolis, Indiana, 46241. Okay, your picture, we're going to move over. See, we can move it to right here. This is the outer edge. Let me double check your margins. Hang on. The margins were supposed to be at normal. You did that. Terrific. Good job. Okay. We're going to bring, okay, so this is real small writing. Okay, so we're going to put that over there. Now, if somebody, you think of a brochure that someone's given you, and so this writing is really small. So let's see what happens. It's 11. Let's see what happens if we kick it up to 12. Okay. Now, if you want to get the zip code up there, and it probably should be, what we're going to do is just make that, remember we can go to right there. Okay, we're going to make this 12. Okay, we're going to delete all those spaces. Oops, didn't want to delete that one. I'm trying to spread it out a bit. All right, this is kind of all crunched. So I'm going to highlight this, and this will work with any table. You see up here in the ribbon, it says Table Tools. It says Layout. There's a thing here called Auto Fit to Contents. That means it's going to fit it within the space it's allowed to fit it in. So Auto Fit to Contents, look what it does. See, isn't that cool? I'm assuming you would want silver and gold the same way it's bolded. All right, now let's see. I don't know where you want that, so I'm just going to make some basic assumptions, and you can always change it. Okay, so if we take away the show hide, that's what it's going to look like. We're going to take this, put it down there. I'm going to turn my show hide back on. All right. Our goal, this needs to be a larger one. 14, 16, yeah. And you want it bold? You can change this any way you want. Again, this is 11. Hi, Stacy. It's Alice Smith. Fine. Do you have a minute, or did I really mess you up? Okay. I'm looking at your brochure, and I was just making a video to you, so I need to finish making the video. Just to kind of show you, because I'm showing you where to go, how might you want to do things. You don't have to keep it this way. Basically, everything you have it on portrait like you would like a regular 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. And you need to be landscape, so you need to turn it sideways. Well, I showed you in the video. That's why I'm doing the video. Okay? And basically, you have enough material for one page. And this is the week 5 one. And so all you need to do is hit for week 5 is hit the requirements of the rubric, which I think you've come real close to doing. Okay. And then for week 6, you build on what you have on week 5 because there's more requirements on week 6. So that gives you a second page to play with. Now you cannot throw the computer through the window. You cannot go run, well, maybe you can go run screaming. If the kids aren't around, you could scream, just kind of go, nah, I'm going to hate it. Okay, but then when they're, don't do that when they're around. Or if it was me, we have a service dog in training, you scream and she gets all upset because she thinks my daughter, who's her service dog person, is getting hurt. So, so I've also given you a link for you to watch a YouTube video. It was in week 4. That shows you how to do this, and it'll show you how to do the section breaks to get everything to line up on that second page the correct way. So we're into PowerPoint and we're into Excel. So you don't need to have this finished product done until week 10 when we do peer reviews. So you just have to have enough to get your grade for 5 and 6. And then get feedback and then tweak it, and then your peers are not going to grade it, but they're going to tell you what they think. And you're going to tell other ones what you think. Okay, so it's not like, oh my gosh, I've got to get this done in the next 2 days. No, we're past this part. Okay, if you can always run it past me, go, before I pull out the rest of my hair, could you look at this, please? But if you could do that and sending it to me through an email in Canvas, I'll see it a lot sooner. Mm-hmm. No. That's why you need to watch this YouTube video, because it talks to you about continuous breaks and section breaks, and that's what keeps things in place. You need to watch the YouTube video before you do week 6, or you may not have any hair left out. Okay, you can do this. It teaches you a lot of cool things. I see that you're in nursing. If you have, like, just for fun sometime, I don't know what kind of nursing you want to do. Do you want to work in a doctor's office, a hospital? Not sure. Geriatrics. Okay, well, that's even better. If you have a patient you really love and maybe family can't get to them real often, and you want to make them a birthday brochure or a birthday card, and you just gathered some neat things about what they've done in their life, just to perk up their day, this would be a great way to do it. So there is a purpose. There is a purpose for you learning this. Or you have a family member that you're just distraught over the dementia or whatever, but before your patient got there, he or she told her about the time that they did this with their kids, that they had such a good time, or they did this in their life, that things turned out so well. And so kind of like a memory book brochure that you can give to that loved one that isn't sure what dad or mom remembers. But wouldn't you like that? I mean, just, oh, my mom told the nurse about this. Oh, look, this is when she talked about this, so she has to remember it, even though she's not now, but she did. And that's important. She did remember that. It isn't totally gone. It would mean so much. So it would mean so much to your family members to realize that mom or dad actually remembered before they got to this state that there was something that they did before. Yes, ma'am. I'm giving it in the comment section, the comment section for week 5. I'm grading it. I'm going to attach a video that shows you what to do. There's also, it says video how you compose a two-sided 3-panel brochure, and it has the YouTube link. I'm not gonna make you go look for it. Okay. So, so you can use this as a base. You don't have to change it unless you don't like it, because it is yours, not mine. I'm just taking what you have and play with it. And so this does have a purpose for you, if you so want to use it this way. Yeah, I know, I know, I know. I have a trucker that's not real pleased with Word and doing brochures, but he kind of does it on consignments. And so he hopes one time to get a following of customers that they don't go to the consignment, but they like him. I said, so what are you going to give them to remind them that you're that guy and not somebody else? How about doing a brochure and say, hey, this is who I am. This is how you contact me. If you ever get tired of going through the consignment guys, hey, call me. Oh, oh, that's not a bad idea. You know what? Except for about 2 people in class that really are very good at this type of thing, there's about, oh, let me see, there's 20 people in class. Yeah, you and about 18 others thought the same thing. You're not alone. I hear that all the time. Alice, I don't know. This doesn't make oh, oh, okay. Well, this is different. But it's good skills. You don't know, like if you get into like the Excel spreadsheet, I have had a lot of students use it to budget their family budget. And I keep track of the bills I paid, because sometimes we get medical bills in because of my daughter. It's like, oh, and I let it lapse because this class, we're doing some different things in it. It's the second time for this class, and it's kind of like I'm getting bombarded. Um, but it's like, oh, okay, so I have to keep track of the medical bills, and I use Excel for that. So, mhm, yeah. And so this graphic one for the brochure may at some point come in handy for you to do something. Maybe it's Christmas time, or maybe it's their birthday, or maybe you just have a big heart and you really fell in love with the family. Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah. Anytime you need me to do that, all you have to do is ask. Okay. You know that thing I keep telling you guys, if you have questions, ask. I say it every time I send you something, don't I? And you didn't ask. Yeah, none of you asked. Hmm. If you tell me you need something, I'll make a video and I'll shoot it out to everybody. But I'm not going to make videos just, oh, well, don't need that. Goodbye. You know? all you guys had to do was just say, go ahead. Hmm. Yeah, well, with this teacher, you can ask like you do your in the classroom. It's not immediate, but you give it, so you don't necessarily want to ask like Sunday nights. I try not to work Sunday. I have a lot of students that wait till Sunday nights to even look at it, and then they email me Sunday night. It's, guys, I'm sorry. I try to, I don't always make it, but I try to reserve Sunday for my sanity and family. Um, and so you can't, if you're online, you can't wait till the last minute. Not you, but the global you. Um, because you're going to have to wait, then you're going to, for me at least, the first week after a due date, it's free. If you wait till day 8, then you lose a few points. So if you do have to wait because life happens and turn it in late, just shoot me an email and get it within that first week. So I threw away my horns. It's supposed to be a joke. Yeah, it's supposed to be a joke. I'm gonna have to stop saying that. Students kind of go, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm making this one. That's the reason I also try to make some go through and tell you guys where to find things under the lecture and assignment videos. Just tell the class coming up after you that if you have me, I love making videos for you guys because it's not in the classroom. So you can tell the other ones if they have me, not all the teachers do that, if they have me that they need to ask, and I'll be happy to help them out. Okay. And they can ask for me too. I don't know if they'll get me, but they can ask for me. Yay. Hmm. A lot of students, used to go to split screen where they have the work to be done on one side and they have the video playing on the other side. So, all right, I'll get this to you probably in the next 15, 20 minutes. Okay, and it's going to be in the week 5 comments. Okay. All right. Talk to you later. You're welcome. Bye bye. All right, Stacy. So here goes. Here at home again. Again, this is a little small. So let's kick it up to 14. I wonder if we kick this up to 14, what it would do. Okay, except I'm going to make this a little smaller so maybe we get. Okay, when you see a blue line, it means there's something grammatically wrong. Grammatically wrong, do you like that? Just click there, right click, there. You have this centered and it kind of, in my opinion, you can take it back and make it centered, but in my opinion, it looks kind of funky. Okay, now what is this? Okay, so that's your text box. I'm going to stick it right here for a minute. And we have, there's another text box. I'm not sure where you want this. And so you said you're into, this is your specialty that you want. Okay. So here at home again. Oh, okay. I'm just going to put this right over here because I don't know where you want it. I think you want this right here because is that the name of your, business? I'm going to take this down a little. Nope, don't want to do that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make this a little smaller. Directions doesn't say how big. I'm going to go ahead and make this. Okay, so that's your word art. Okay, so we have that. There's Alzheimer's mission. You don't need to do this. Now you can do center. Do 14. Okay. Each of these are 5, so you don't have to do that. If you want to indent, just hit the tab key. Quality educated care to clients with Alzheimer's and their families while maintaining. Okay, cool. That's there because I don't know where you want it. I'm going to move it up. What we offer, state-of-the-art replications of your home. Okay. Confident quality independence for your loved one in a safe, secure dementia education and support. Individualized training programs. Daily activities. I'm going to move this because I want that extra room. Stick it over here. Okay. I'm going to see, I want to move that up just a smidge. You see here, after it's this, multiples. May not have to. Yay. All right. 8 point. So it's like almost a space afterwards or a space and a half. So we can do that. Oh, yay. Okay, so now you have this whole thing again. Okay. Now, what I want you to do, I'm going to put it down here. What I want you to do is take 2. This is just instructions on what to do to get this other page drafted for you. I'm going to make it left line. Okay, so I want you to take 2 8.5 by 11 pieces of paper. I'm going to put notebook paper. Okay. I put numbers here. then I want you to turn the paper landscape. All right. Then using either pencil or pen, draft what this page of your brochure, I want you to do, either pencil or paper. Then I want you to staple these two pieces of paper together. Okay. Then what I want you to do is fold the paper, still landscape, okay, into thirds. Now, the page above should be the inside part of the paper that you folded. The outside part will be the equal to this page. In other words, the far right side will have your company name on it. And you may want to put the contact information underneath. Then using pen or pencil, rough draft what you want to put on this piece of paper. Remember, it is the first thing that people will see. Informative. Look at hang on, let me get my numbers straight. Okay, this is week 5. See, week 6 is PowerPoint. That's what I was afraid of. Look at requirements in the rubric to see what to put on here. Okay, I will give you this website, but this is sort of what you would look. This is a one-page brochure, but just kind of a ideal of what to do. Um, assisted living activities, you may want to put that in your brochure. I don't know, it's up to you, the management team. All right, but this is what a similar service might be offering your guys, social stimulating. So just to kind of give you a clue, individualized Alzheimer's care. So there we go. So here's that website to that page because you couldn't hardly see it. All right, and then so try it, rough draft it. This, okay, this would be your final one, so you can look over here at the rubric, margins, orientation, word art, columns, breaks, footer. So you did a footer. Let's look at this. Okay, margins wasn't changed, orientation wasn't. Word art, you did have that right there. You didn't do columns right and you didn't do breaks. You did have footer. You did use that. You had bulleted list, 2 pictures. Okay, you did that. You did a table. Plenty of text boxes. Border and shading. I don't know if that came that way or if you did it. So at least one paragraph is indented. No. The way you do paragraph indents is, let me go, is this one, indent stay, is, see how it is here? So you go up to paragraph, left and right indent, 1/2 inch, well, 3 inches. Just change it that way. And that's a paragraph indent right there. 2 more shapes, which you did in spelling, and I'm going to give you, because I give this to everybody because it just varies. Okay, so your grade is 45 out of 65. Not bad for not knowing what you're doing. So I'm going to save this video and get it off to you.